Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, today I'm going to be doing a collective reading for this March. What March? The March of the Penguins. I've never watched that movie. Isn't it more of a documentary? Let's get my words out. Okay. So happy March. Let's have a look at a collective message. Okay, that card went to the floor and is now in reverse. Let me just have a look at this. I'm going to be doing individual star signs. We've got another card that's in reverse. I don't have reversals in my deck, but it's come out reversed. I just can't get you out of my head. Ooh. Okay, more cards than I anticipated. Right, I think we best leave it there. I'm not sure what's going on, apart from, I can see, about being in the head. Okay, being in the head. Feels the energy of being a head case, nutcase. Okay, the Emperor. The Divine Masculine's energy here. He doesn't look too pleased. Okay. Now, the first card is the Seven of Cups and it's in reverse. Now, the Seven of Cups is about making a decision. And it's like his world's just been turned upside down. Does this mean he's made a decision? Does it mean he's looking at things from a higher perspective? I don't know, because I actually feel like he's put the Divine Feminine in, like, hell. Like his viewpoint of her. I don't know, he's angry, he's frustrated about something. It's to do with the Divine Feminine. Now, this here, I say is the Divine Feminine. Covered up. Has all this magic glow around her. You can see that he's dark, but it comes out like this. Like he's coming from the heavens and she's kind of heading to hell. So it's like he feels more stable. He's taken back his power. Why is this energy of condemning you to hell, Divine Feminine? So he's putting his foot down here on monsters or dragons. He's strong. He's got his armour, or he's got just like an iron foot, an iron leg. He's reclaiming his throne aggressively. So there's a massive temptation here, and he's drawn towards you, Divine Feminine, and he's really trying to resist the temptation. So, because the card that came out, all the other ones are upright, I don't have reversals in my deck. So why is the Three of Cups in reverse? The Feminine's here celebrating. In a way, it's, okay, I can hear the masculine saying, damn her. This has nothing to do with you, Divine Feminine, and everything to do with the Divine Masculine and his ego. This is his coping strategy. The Devil. And then I kind of sang the song, I just can't get you out of my head. That's the thinking man. So he's going to have to do something about it if he can't get you out of his head. So damn you. God damn you. God will not damn you. The Strength here. This is a very caring, considerate energy coming through the Divine Mother here. So, in a way, she's trying to get him to talk, open up. He's got his tail between his legs. He's meant to be a lion. Okay, there's something about him lying here. His lies are getting to him because they're going around in his head. So So what? Okay, so there's this energy here of like the masculine, the ego taking over. It's very much about trying to dampen the divine feminine's flame spirit. I've kind of got a block here, and this card kind of suggests that. These thoughts, energies, will not affect you, divine feminine. Interesting, because there's the block is the divine mother. She steps in. Now, if you listen to that song, You Can't Hurry Love, it's all about what his mama had said. Love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take. Okay. Divine Feminine, behind you here is the universal hand of unconditional love. Okay. This is a reflection. You understand this ego perspective because it is a reflection of yourself. So this is why the caring, considerate energy can come in, the divine motherly energy, is because something about seeing through the eye of the needle. This stresses the masculine out. It's very much the energy of you can see right through him. Okay. Well, where should we go from here then? Let's, I think we should say a prayer. Let's get an angel prayer for the divine masculine here. Feels like he's in his own mental prison. It does feel like he's put the divine feminine in prison as well, like hell, like locked her away. Because you're always on his mind. Let's get a prayer. The divine physician, Archangel Raphael. Thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. Being healed here. Interesting energy. The divine, well, it's the doctor, isn't it? Doctor in the house. Okay. Hey, Jasper. Your angels can see that you need a boost of light and energy at this time. Together with Archangel Raphael, they are filling your body, mind and soul with healing energy. So really, this was for the masculine. So take some time out to care for your whole being. Close your eyes and allow Archangel Raphael and the healing angels to place their hands upon you. You are blessed to receive this card today because healing is being brought to you on all levels. Accept it. The expanded interpretation. Healing doesn't begin in the body. It begins in the mind and soul. It isn't your body that determines how you feel, but your mind that determines what state your body is in. Think healing, positive thoughts at this time and be grateful for what's good about your body and your health. As you recognise the health benefits you already have, more will be brought to you. You may well find that the healing angels are also here to help you heal others. But in order to do this, you must ensure that you yourself are in good health. So heal within, then share what you've learned with the world. Archangel Raphael. Raphael's name means God heals, and he is the angel. He is the Archangel of health and healing. With his emerald aura, he has the ability both to heal us and to help us heal ourselves. He carries a, oh come on, I don't know how to say this word. Caduce. Still don't think that's the right way to sell it. Still don't think that's the right way to sell it. Okay, interesting. He carries a wand. I've got to write this word down and actually practice its pronunciation. As a symbol of his divine healing abilities, he is the doctor of God and will bring healing to all of those who call on him. And I think if you're kind of like, God damn, then you're still calling on God, aren't you? So God's going to pay attention. And this masculine needs healing, internal healing. And I'd say that's what's occurring this March. The March of the Masculines. Okay. That's that. Divine Feminine. Shall we see what the angels would like to say about this time for you? Focus your mind. Thank you, angels, for helping me to focus on my priorities. A beautiful energy here, Divine Feminine. Focus your mind. Okay. Because I feel there's all these murky thoughts. These silent whispers. I was going to say these silent incantations that the masculine doesn't realise how powerful they are, but they're very toxic. And it's very much a purging energy. I feel like these masculines are being marched to God. It's time to stand before the Lord. And to be healed. Divine Feminine. Anyway, let's focus our minds. Focus your mind. What are we going to focus our mind on? Oh, that now really encourages me to, after the star sign readings, I like the reading where I ask, what do I need to know? What do I need to learn? And what do I need to focus on? So last week we had the daily guidance. Loved one in heaven. I feel there's also a strong mother energy coming through to the divine masculine. There's a block here. Someone stepping in to help heal the masculine here. A doctor, a nurse, a medical practitioner. Focus your mind, Divine Feminine. Let's get back to your energy. Jasper, why don't you come in? Why don't you come in here for a little bit? Come here. Focus, Lucy, focus. Your angels can see that there's so much on your mind right now that at times you find it difficult to focus on what's important. Right now your mind is all over the place and maybe even thinking about the worst possible outcome of a situation. Now, why would that be, Divine Feminine? Because of the intention of the Divine Masculine and his thoughts at this present time. Okay, I did feel like you're being shielded, but there is still this murkiness. Okay, not your thoughts. I felt that this had nothing to do with you. It's a mirror of like, so the thoughts that you're picking up on, they're a mirror of your masculine's thoughts. So your angels can see that there's so much on your mind right now that at times you find it difficult to focus on what's important. Right now your mind is all over the place and maybe even thinking about the worst possible outcome of a situation. You are being encouraged to think about what you do want so that your intentions are set on the highest outcome. The expanded interpretation. The angels can see that there's too much going on in your mind and it's taking you away from your priorities. They want to come in and help you focus so that you can be at your best at this time. Take a moment to let go of any challenging and negative thoughts because they aren't serving you. It's time to refocus in a loving way. I feel like my throat chakra is really being blocked. It's time to refocus in a loving and positive way. Let the angels help. This is quite an interesting story for March. Okay. let's, we are going to, I feel like we're going to go to the cards that I used in the daily guidance last week. So we have messages from your angels. Divine Masculine, let's get you a message from your angels. Fiona, now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance, and you deserve heaven's help. Ask and you shall receive. I'm feeling the energy of this is just too much for the Divine Masculine to carry anymore. And I picked up on lies was coming through. Living a lie. It's more internal than that. It's about lying to yourself. Okay. Fiona, I'm so happy that you asked for help from God and the angels. I'm not sure the Divine Masculine intentionally meant to. I'm so happy that you asked for help from God and the angels. I'm here to ask you to be open to our help. Sometimes I watch you struggle with situations that could easily be resolved if you would let me help you. I wait for you to give me any signal. The angels have been waiting, Divine Masculine. What did you utter? A prayer or a thought of help? So I wait for you to give me any signal, a prayer or a thought of help, so that I can become involved in the solution. Now you have asked for my help, and I'm very glad to assist you. I only ask that you allow me to help you, because you see, at other times, you have blocked me from doing so. You believe that you didn't deserve my help, or that making necessary life changes was too threatening. Remember that I'm here to help you ease your mind. I need you to trust my guidance. That's so nice. Notice the strong and repetitious impressions that come to you through your thoughts, feelings and visions. They are real messages from God, through me, to you. We won't let you fail in any way. You are fully supported by heaven as you follow your divine guidance. Wow. Divine Feminine, let's get a message from your angels. Got a couple of messages. Jasper. You have Azure. Divine Feminine, your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. Okay, let's read this message, Divine Feminine. Yes, you will receive your wish. However, divine timing means that patience and positive visualizations are needed right now. You can't hurry, love. Oh, I am going to add, we know it's coming this springtime, but we're just in March, the beginning. Okay. I was thinking earlier about doing the star signs, and I've got a couple of days, tomorrow and Thursday, where I've got the time to do them. And it's like, unless something else crops up. And I started to kind of think on that saying, crops up, take sprout, take sprout. Well, it isn't taking root, it's something that kind of appears, crops up. Just a season for things to crop up. Anyway, yes, you will receive your wish. However, divine timing means that patience and positive visualization are needed right now. Ask me to help buoy your faith so that you don't slip into negativity. You can speed up the process of answered prayers by having more faith in their inevitability. Conversely, doubts or worries about how your prayers will be answered will slow them down. Remember that the how of answered prayers is up to the divine wisdom of the Creator. Although you may feel urgency or even panic about your prayers, please trust that we angels are working non-stop behind the scenes to help you. Keep surrendering and releasing these worries and fears to God and the angels. The more that you can stay centered in faith, the more easily we can assist you. And the other card is a starer. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. I'm just taken to like AA, and I feel there's a real strong healing taking place with actually the physical body of the divine masculine. And I'm feeling here, I actually felt like Archangel Assistance, AA. Astara. In the past, you have settled for less than you wanted, but no more. I am here to raise your standards. I'm also here to show you that you need not suffer in any way. It isn't selfish to desire a better life. The more that you receive, the more you are able to give to others. And when you allow us to give to you, you're also supplied with all of the necessary tools for your life purpose. You also inspire others when you show that the spiritual path gives you all of the support you could ever need. God and the angels want you to enjoy your life. Happiness is a holy part of your divine mission. Whatever we can do to bring joy and peace into your life, please ask. We have noticed a reluctance on your part to ask for help. Perhaps you have felt that you didn't deserve good, or that you would be taken away from someone else if you received our help. Yet God only knows abundance, and humans are the only ones who believe in scarcity. This card is a reminder that God and the angels can only intervene if you request our help. There's a real strong energy of like not calling upon the angels because you're believing that the angels are healing the divine masculine, but they're there for you as well. Archangel assistance. And maybe you haven't been asking as much. Okay. Which is a real nice, humble energy to be in. But ask away. They're wanting to assist you however they can. And most importantly, to bring joy and peace into your life. Okay, let's go to the magical mermaids and dolphins. Divine masculine. It's very interesting reading, isn't it, for March? Okay. Divine masculine, I've got your card. Thank you. Consult an expert. You do have a doctor here. Go back, listen to the reading, and take it seriously. Consult an expert. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. I did feel this healing energy here coming in. A doctor, a nurse, a medical practitioner, I said. You're venturing into an area where other people could assist you by offering you new ideas and information, as well as the benefit of their experience. To attract the right expert to help you, affirm, a helpful, knowledgeable, experienced person with integrity is in my life right now. And this individual will help me with, describe the situation you'd like assistance with. This person comes to me easily and naturally without delay. You just have to call them in, divine masculine. As easy as that. Okay. Let's repeat it. So to attract the right expert to help you, affirm, A helpful, knowledgeable, experienced person with integrity is in my life right now, and this individual will help me with, describe the situation you'd like assistance with. This person comes to me easily and naturally without delay. When this person appears, know that it's divinely orchestrated. Don't hesitate or feel guilty about asking for help. Instead, take notes and give thanks to the person and to heaven. Remember, it's not a sign of weakness to ask for help. Many of Earth's most wonderful inventions came from team efforts. By working with informed individuals, you also develop the healthy habit of consulting with your celestial guides more consistently. Let's repeat that. By working with informed individuals, you also develop the healthy habit of consulting with your celestial guides more consistently. Okay, Divine Feminine, let's get you a message. From the magical mermaids and dolphins. And you have waves of prosperity. New abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. Oh, and I felt like watching over you now. Just watch it all unfold. Waves of prosperity. The energy of sit back and relax. Okay. New waves of abundance are sweeping over you right now. Observe any ideas that enter your mind at this time, as they may be seeds of a profitable new venture. You never know what's going to crop up from those seeds and at what time. Also notice any out of date doesn't say that. Also notice any out of the blue phone calls or chance meetings with people who could help you. Oh, you may be asked out on a date, Divine Feminine. Okay. Also notice any out of date. It's just interesting. Okay. Right. I need to focus my mind. Also notice any out of the blue phone calls or chance meetings with people who could help you. This card also means that you're on a success streak. This is an excellent time to begin new ventures. Of course, follow your inner guidance and do appropriate research. You'll see that doors open easily for you and that you're filled with extra confidence and enthusiasm. Practice being a grateful recipient of good. Know that there's an ocean of abundance with no danger that it will dry up. Okay. It feels like there's a reason to smile, and it's not because the Divine Masculine is being healed. That is a fantastic reason to smile. It's more about how far and how far you've come and how much you've accomplished, Divine Feminine. And just sit back, relax, and watch it all wash over you in a beautiful way. And you're just going to have to receive it all. It's about being open to receiving now. You deserve the best. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. And your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. And new abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. Let's get this reading finished off. We have the Journey of Love cards. Divine Masculine. Okay. This top card here. Okay. Final message for you, Divine Masculine, for this March time. The Spiral Dance of the Goddess. Card number 29. From a point of light unfolding, we become a soul, then incarnate into a sacred body, and our lives become a work of divine art, a speck of heavenly presence manifesting itself through dimensions of time and space and into a life on earth made manifest. The extraordinary fact of your existence is a divine happening. As though the light of the moon is dancing not only upon the water, but inside of it, your ancient light is dipping into the mud of the earth. This is how the soul becomes a divine human in the making. As you sense yourself moving and shifting from light to dark and back again, from knowing to unknowing, you are weaving your consciousness, your divinity into sacred expression, manifesting your soul essence into the form of your life. Threading the light through the darkness without even realizing you are doing it, you are gently impregnating the matter of your body, of your life with light. Your body and your life become luminous, radiant, and you assist others even just through your presence. It sounds wonderful, and it is, yet it is not always an easy path. As the light travails through darkness, pain and suffering can arise in waves. It's best to be present to it, trust that it is not a permanent condition, and wait for the spiral to twist from dark to light again, always moving closer and closer to the purity of the centre and expanding outward eternally, as though you are being inhaled by the divine, filling cosmic lungs as they reach far and wide, taking in all of life. Eyes itching. Sorry, there was a hair stuck to my eyelashes. The message of this oracle to you is that you are growing. You are bringing more of your light into form. You may be meeting obstacles in yourself and in the world, but this is because you are bringing through the light. If there were nothing happening, there would be no obstacle. Bless them as signs that you are proceeding and empower them no more. You shall be. All else is just divine timing. Okay, Divine Masculine, here's your poem. The inner movement, inexpressive flow, an outward breath of dance and light, becoming one, becoming free. Okay, Divine Feminine. Let's finish this reading for you with a message from the journey of love. I've got the perfect message. It's just staring at me here. How about that one? I've got the card. Divine Feminine, you have Across the Waters, card number 23. Waves of prosperity. Across the waters. You are being called across the waters as if crossing a bridge of light from one ocean to a far greater one. These waters are your emotional waters, holding your feelings, your attitudes, your expectations and your fears and doubts, as well as your hopes and dreams. It can seem like such a lot to navigate. Sometimes our waters feel overcrowded, as if swarms of people were descending into the ocean on a sweltering hot day. Hardly finding a space in the water to call ourselves, we can feel as though there is just no room for faith, trust, peace and love. There is just too much happening in that water. We yearn for the cool, calm mountain lake, serene, giving, echoing a gentle dispensation of grace. You are being called across the waters, out from an overcrowded sea, into the cool spaciousness of the endless lake. So it's time to let go of some mental clutter, some attitudes, some thoughts. Ask for help and bathe yourself in the green and gold rays of healing colour. Just imagine them cascading down around you and through you like a waterfall. It's a bit like you're moving to a new neighbourhood in a cleaner and more spacious town. It might be a bit unfamiliar at first, but soon you'll enjoy the difference. This oracle brings you a message. It is your time to think about something in a different light, Soon you will have a shift in perspective, and the feeling of overwhelmed stress and just too much going on will be replaced with serene trust and peacefulness. Know that beneath even the most chaotic mind is a place of deep, quiet serenity within. Do whatever helps you dive deep to find it. Dance, take some rest, meditate, do yoga, write, paint, make love, make music. In that quiet serenity within, you'll be leaving unnecessary chaos behind you, and you'll be presented with the gift of a new way forward. Very interesting, because all it boils down to the divine masculine's energy here with the Emperor, the hot-headedness, I want to say, and you're being pulled out of this energy. Well, his energy is being healed. I felt like it was being adapted. His energy is being adapted. Where you, divine feminine, it's like there's a divine block there, so that energy can no longer permeate your aura. You should start to feel so much more relief. It's not your energy, divine feminine. You no longer need to settle for that, to carry that anymore. Okay, let's finish with this poem. Do you want a joint message? We'll have a joint message, we can do. So, let's finish with this poem for the divine feminine. Inhaling the soft scent of promised taste, the nectar moist upon my lips, I savour each sip across my tongue, dwelling in the moment's pleasure, warm and sweet, bathed in tingling thirst. I find myself wanting you, wanting more. Okay, I don't know if I'm actually going to get a message from... We'll get a message from Rumi, a joint message. We'll leave with a Rumi message. How long have we been on for? 36 minutes, 55 seconds. Okay. One more time. One more time. Can we have a message for March, please, Rumi? Just one message, please. Thank you. Cosmic Heart. Card number 8. Card number 8. I've just noticed that the colours of the card kind of comes in with the colour of my top today. Card number 8. Let's read that. Let's read this message, guys. I was dead, I became alive. I was tears, I became laughter. The power of love arrived and made me everlasting power. I have seen everything, I have no fear. I have the heart of a lion, I shine like Venus. The heart of a lion and shining like Venus. Rumi. I hear it and weep. In sublime reverence, I bow to this living, beating, loving heart of the universe. It echoes throughout all of creation. Once, some time ago, I was deaf. I had not heard one true sound, much noise, but no truth. So I believed in many things not worth believing in. I wanted to say it happens to us all. Then in a moment of my crisis that cracked my heart open, I was given a gift. Though I felt fear and confusion, a gift came to me more powerful than those temporary ailments. That gift was the ability to hear the sound hidden beneath all of life. I heard it, that sacred sound of the beating heart of universal love. Now I know that belief in unworthy things, like fear and doubt, is lunacy. Even my loneliness became unconvincing to me. We are emanated by this living heartbeat, part of life that is sustained by it. You and I, the planets, the birds and the fishes, emerge from the great source because of this beating heart of the universe. It pumps life through our veins. What proof of this is needed? You live, and that is the proof. I hear it everywhere now. It has become so loud, louder than any word of fear. It resonates through my soul and eclipses any tremor of anxiety. There is a time on the journey of love when the beloved, that would be you and me, sweet soul. That's what we were reading from before. Okay, so there is a time on the journey of love when the beloved, that would be you and me, sweet soul, is prepared to engage more completely with the heart of the divine lover. The preparation will be a rich process, spiritually speaking. It may also feel like being beaten, pummeled, simmered, and stirred in the pot of the divine master chef to become a sacred and savoury meal fit for the most heavenly of feasts. This is a courageous and bold process, one that will create the most delicious aromas in the world, and yet it is one that will likely take us right to the places we would rather avoid, places of confrontation with pain, but where the loss of its grip on our being no longer lets us quake and retreat from life in fear or uncertainty. You have been through these tantalizing trials, the push to surrender fear, the realization your attempts at control amount to not so much, actually, so why not abandon them altogether? The trials have asked you to confront every part of your being that holds itself back in resistance to what is, in resistance to what life presents, in resistance to what life presents at this very moment. You have been asked to become comfortable with the possible discomfort of not knowing, and to understand you don't have to understand anything for life to work out with perfect synchronicity and generous grace. You have been asked to bear darkness without losing hope for the return of the light. You have been asked to trust in your own heart wisdom when your mind was terrorized by nightmares and hallucinations of fear. They were so powerful, you were certain they must be real, that you must be crazy not to run and hide somehow, somewhere. And yet, here you are, still loving, still wise, and ready for a love bigger than you have ever experienced before. Goosebumps. So we step forward together, you and I. I link my arm through yours and I urge you on. Let us run together and jump over the edge. No more half living in any way for you and me. We will weep crystal clear tears, and we will laugh with such joy that stars will burst forth, born upon our exhalations. We will hear the beating of the cosmic heart pounding in our ears, and how we shall dance to it. That sacred, intoxicating rhythm moves hips and hands and hearts, raising the soul from slumber. But that heart does beat so loud, it can be startling to the parts of you unused to such wild, unconditional affection and rowdy playfulness. You may worry that this great love is not going to be careful enough with you. What if you get tossed around in the great oceans of love? You will surely be disorientated and become lost to the world you once knew. How then will you know where to go? Fear not, my soulmate. Love has its wisdom and its way. We shall become lost in its genius together. Whilst our minds are tipped this way and that, tumbled in love's great waves, we shall be forced to surrender our useless intelligence and become mindless. Then how easy it shall become for the perfection of love to guide us, for there shall be nothing within to question and resist. We will no longer have to find the way, for we will have become the way. This oracle comes with special guidance for you. More love is rushing towards you like a great cosmic tsunami. You will struggle with this blessing to the extent that you will attempt to hold on to what has been. So don't. Let go and let it move you. You'll perhaps get some water up your nose, but nothing will come to you that you cannot handle. You'll be dishevelled somewhat, undoubtedly, yet as you are washed up upon love's shining shore, keeping every hair in place, will be the last thing on your mind. You'll be too caught up in the wonder of perfection, realising how deeply loved you are and how unnecessary it is to contrive a way to live your purpose. Instead, you'll have no idea what is going on. You'll be surrendered in passionate embrace with life, simply being your exquisite, crazy, unique self, saturated with divine love. It will drip from you, out of your feet, your eyes, your voice, your touch. You'll water the earth with love's oceanic presence. Oh, how that tsunami will deliver you into your divine destiny. No need for any contrivance. Let your hair get messed up. Your destiny awaits you now. I'm going. I will catch up with you guys soon. Until then, take care. Much love. Bye for now.